Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're all doing well. I'm actually sitting on my swing with the sun right on me because we haven't had the sun in the UK for what seems like months. As I'm getting the very last bit of it because it's decided to make an appearance. So do excuse my squinting. Yeah, I feel like well, let's just talk about the sort of physical body and the physicalities of going on with the symptoms that sort of a lot of us are feeling, because I've had lots of friends message me and clients and family members, and there's a big theme going on with regards to the physical symptoms, especially fatigue, aching body, headaches, muscles aching, chest, lungs, nose, and it's actually really excelled. Now, for those who believe in the virus theory, it would be like, it's a cold, it's a cough, or it's, the sea, or you'd be thinking it's summer, or why is this, why are we feeling like this? But actually, our bodies at the moment are going for a transmutation. Our physical bodies and our spiritual body, every part of us is, on a soul level, on a physical level, on a mental level, we are completely transmuting. Is that even a word? Anyway, we're shedding skins, layers, and as we shed those layers and we work on the shadows, or the traumas, or we release these deep embedded traumas out of us, and we release them and we shed, and as this process happens with our body, it's going to come out in a physical, because so let's give you an example. So anything that's to do with our muscles or our bones would be a self-devaluation. And how many of us have felt self-devaluations over the years? So many deep embedded ones from childhood too. The inadequacies, the shadow of inadequacy that we, a lot of us hold, whether we know it or not, we hold it. So when we sort of release and we work through these, even on a conscious or a subconscious level, because we're, shedding them layers, shedding them skins, they're going to come out in the physical body. Because when our body goes into a healing, when we finally healed that conflict, we finally healed that part of us, it comes out and it reflects in the organ. So it goes into the psyche, the brain and the organ, and it reflects on the organ. And so whatever organ that may be, so at the moment we're talking about muscles, bones, these will display in certain parts of your body, all depending on what type of self-devaluation it might have been. So, if it was your shoulder, it'd be a relationship self-devaluation. And if it's your neck, it would be an intellectual. All of our bones and muscles in our body have different parts. And unless it's, becoming a problem and it's consistent and it's not healing and it's, it's there on and off or there every day, and you're really struggling to shift it, then just let it go. Just release it and accept and surrender to what you're feeling. And when the fatigue comes through, again, it's our body healing. It's our body healing on a mass level. The headaches, they're the healing. It's the healing. It's all a part of the healing process. And the only way that we can shift through this is when we surrender and accept it. That is the only time that you can really shift through this with acceptance. And doing things to help you. Salt baths are really good, or the sea, even better. The salt, the water, really helps assist healing, as does, protein. When we're healing, we want to eat loads. We want to, fill our faces, because our body is needing to bring in the nutrients for our body to heal. So there's so many layers to healing and to health and to ascension, or whatever it is you want to call what's happening to you at the moment. And we have to remember not to get in panic, because it will just take us in a loop. You know, we have to just accept what's happening to our bodies. So you know, with regards to the muscles, because the muscles and the bones are extremely common, a lot of people have shoulder issues or neck issues, which are, as I said, the shoulder's relationship, the neck's a intellectual self-devaluation. But all depending on what side of it is, and what, you know, whether you're left or right, would determine what it is. But really, these details don't matter. It's just the confirmation that you need. Oh, I've got this. All right, I've got this pain in my shoulder. I must be healing a self-devaluation. And if you want to dig into it, think about things that you may have relaxed or released over the last couple of days. Think about what you're finally comfortable with and you're finally at ease with and at peace with, and then connect with it. Connect with what the conflict might have been, and release it like a balloon. Release it and let it go, because your body is just doing its job. It's just doing its job on this physical plane, in this 3D reality. That's all it's doing. It's a vessel. It's a suit. But it is connected to our soul, in terms of when we're healing these deep things, they are coming out into our physical body, and that is a good thing. You know what is not a good thing? When you're healing and you're not when you're healing, when you're doing the work but you're actually not getting any physical symptoms at all, because you would be getting physical symptoms if you were doing the work and you were truly releasing stuff. Because when we completely relax and let things go, our body will go into a state of healing. There's much science behind German New Medicine, and I do have an intro. If anyone wants it, please DM me and I can shout that intro across to you, and you can look it up. Dr. Hammer, German New Medicine, amazing man. He did pass away a few years ago, but just unbelievable. And I am very grateful to know this information, because it helps assist in my process, and it helps me help my clients and my friends and my family when they are going through these physical symptoms, because these physical symptoms can really be deliberating sometimes, and they can really knock us off kilter and worry us and panic us, because of the programming and the conditioning around disease and, you know, viruses or whatever, you know, cancer. It's our body. It's the innate healing ability that our body has, and really we should be thanking it. We should be putting our hands on our hearts and going, you know what, thank you for finally helping me to shift this. Thank you for going into healing and doing the job that you are here to do. Because, you know, when we're on this path, it's the spiritual path, if you like, we can sometimes get lost in that path, and we can forget about our physical vessel. And there's so many things that you can do to assist the healing. Like I said before, surrendering, accepting, and resting when you need to is really important. Listening to your body, getting out into nature is another really good thing. Just connecting with the nature and putting your feet on the earth, it just helps you connect back into your divine being, and connects you back into alignment with yourself and who you are. And it's just really important to look after you as a priority. And I know as a mum, sometimes it's really hard to take some time out, but, you know, even if it's just 5 minutes, to just take some time out. You know, when you've got a headache, taking some time to just rest instead of powering through, because, you know, we aren't Duracell batteries. We are human beings, and our body needs rest. And when it's forcing you to rest, when it is in pain, when you have headaches and you have fatigue, it's telling you it wants you to rest, and we ignore it so much. So just surrender, you know, relax, rest, bring acceptance into that physical body, and just love yourself. Okay, I do apologise about the doggies barking, but they always bark next door, but they are the most beautiful doggies. So anyway, I've got added little sound effect on that. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. apparently in the UK we have some sunshine coming next week, because the children are back to school. Obviously not mine because she's home educated, but so I'm looking forward to a bit of sunshine. Helps lift the mood. So I've had a really difficult 3 weeks, and a lot of physical symptoms coming up for me, and it's been such a deep intense healing, but I'm very grateful for what it's brought to me. And the thing that shifted me was going out into nature on Monday, getting by the water, because I'm just a little mermaid, and although I'm not in the water, just being by the water just really connects me in. I can't even explain it. So yeah, so all have a good weekend. I've got my circle tomorrow with some lovely ladies. I'm really looking forward to running the circle, because we're working on the heart tomorrow. We're working about opening up that heart and connecting into the higher frequency, and I'm gonna do it a little bit different. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope to speak to you or catch up with you all soon. See you later.